You're listening to the Talking Wolves fans' reactions for the 24-25 Premier League season.
Well, the Vitor Pereira era isn't off to a bad start, is it? 0 goals conceded, 5 scored, and 2 crucial victories in our fight for survival. And unbelievable performance today. First game back at Molineux in 2.5 years, obviously due to where I live. And so happy to be back. So happy to be back. The atmosphere was amazing. It was a performance and an atmosphere today more so reminiscent of the Nuno era of days gone by. You know, the sort of the mist, even the fact that it was dark and misty and under the floodlights, and you know, it's a Boxing Day game. Everyone had a few pints. The atmosphere was already sort of, you know, bubbling before the game. And during the game, it was fantastic. South Bank never stopped. I was in the temporary stand next to it, and the noise was unbelievable. But the noise, again, backed up by an excellent team performance. To a man, the entire team was unbelievable today. Played well as a unit. Players knew what they were doing. We attacked with purpose and with precision, and we were clinical. And look, this is the difference. This is what confidence does. This is what a new manager does. All we needed for this team was some confidence and a system and a simple, a simplicity to things. You know, don't overcomplicate it. And the players were excellent today. I thought defensively we defended so well as a unit. Hence why I say reminiscent of a Nuno performance. Just the midfield, Andre and Gomez were superb. Andre, for me, a real standout, was absolutely everywhere. Every time United got the ball, he was straight into them, winning the ball back, keeping us ticking in possession. Matt Doherty, again, that centre-back position, who would have thought that Doherty would sort of come in there and make it his own? But again, flawless today. Reads the game really well. His aerial ability helps us out a lot as well from set pieces, and just looks assured. And him and Semedo have a really good relationship on the right-hand side. Bueno, Totti, excellent as well. Again, the wing-backs, Aït-Nouri and Semedo did really well, offered us excellent width, and even when the substitutes came on, Rodri Gomez and who came on for... I can't remember now. Oh yeah, Doc switching over to the right-hand side. But even when the subs came on, looked good, looked sharp. Matheus Cunha, I mean, running out of words for him. Ran the show again today. First touches were excellent. Drives us up the ball, drives us up the pitch constantly, winning fouls time and time again. And again, look, Wolves, I think, played the ball around well. Not our best playing possession overall, but I thought that we worked it well. And obviously, we were able to sort of draw Man United out and get them to commit fouls, which ended up with Bruno Fernandes getting sent off, which gave us a huge swing in momentum as well. And United were poor today. They were really poor, and they're in a tough situation, but we made them look poor with how well we pressed. Every time United got the possession back, there was 2 or 3 players on them. We just looked cohesive, and we looked like we were playing as a team, which is something we didn't look like under O'Neill. Strand Larsen, thought he struggled a little bit today, was unfortunate, just didn't really stick. But Guedes and Cunha were really good. Guedes, excellent work rate, and Cunha... First goal from the corner. I mean, I don't think Wolves have ever... I've never seen Wolves ever score directly from a corner. Goes all the way in. Onana claiming a foul, but never a foul in my eyes. And look, we were excellent. And again, played really well after the first goal. United sort of came back into it, but we sort of weathered the storm, which is something we can't say has happened too often with Wolves this season. Weathered the storm, came back. The second goal, again, excellent play. Tommy Doyle came on in midway through the second half and was superb. So good at just keeping the ball ticking, sort of Ruben Neves-esque with his ability and his range of passing. Again, we get the ball back, but what a ball to send Cunha through. And Cunha, being as unselfish as he is, sets up Hwang, who desperately needed that for his confidence as well. Just sort of signifies and sums up Cunha as a player, unselfish, could have got a goal himself, but sets up Hwang, and another goal and assist for him. But great to see Hwang on the score sheet, and just overall really proud. Felt a little bit emotional towards full time. It's been a long time since I've been able to see Wolves play live, and to see them perform at such a high level and play as a team and really look like they're on side and with the fans. And it was great to see. After the Ipswich game, which was the last game I did a react to, I thought there was no hope. Tonight there's hope and a lot of happiness and a lot of festive cheer. So, yeah, superb. Very, very happy.
2 games, 2 wins and 2 clean sheets for Vitor Pereira since he's coming at Wolves, and another really good performance today. You know, the team was structured. You could see the patterns of play. You could see what we were trying to do to create a goal, and really solid at the back as well. You know, just a really great performance all round. First half, I thought United started strong, probably the better team for the first 10 minutes. But we really came into it. We weathered, I wouldn't really say a storm, it was more like a gust. But they really good defensively, sat in, managed it, and then pushed forward. And really, I thought after the first 10 minutes, we completely dominated the first half. Could have gone in 2 or 3-0 up. And just a really good performance, just really good interplay. Some lovely one-touch football, which we haven't seen for a long time. Andre in particular looks a different player under Pereira, as does Doherty at the back. Looks like he's found his new position, was just really solid at the back there today. But as I say, could have gone in 2 or 3-0 up at half time, sadly didn't. But we then come out second half, Fernandes gets himself a second yellow. I didn't see it at all. The ball had already gone by the time I think he'd fouled whoever he'd fouled. I really didn't see it. But a second yellow, he's off, and you're hoping we can push on from there. And we get a goal pretty much straight away. Sadly, it's offside. Thought it was poorly from Larson. He should have stayed behind I don't know who it was that was crossing it. It might have been Cunha, but he should have stayed behind the man, really crossing the ball to be able to tuck that away. But unfortunately, he goes to VAR and he's offside. I think the linesman did give it as well, and you're wondering then if it's going to be our day. But we kept pushing, kept pressing, still the better team at this point. And Cunha then straight from the corner whips it straight in at the far post. And I don't know what Anana's moaning about because no one's impeded him at all. Wonderful corner, great finish. We haven't scored from a corner in a while, so if you're going to, that's probably a good way to start. So yeah, brilliant corner in the back of the net and 1-0 up. You're hoping we can see it through, and United did start pushing more and more men forward, as you would expect, particularly from sort of 75, 80 minutes plus, and we did start sitting a bit deeper. But I think that's probably to be expected when they've got nothing to lose at 1-0 down. But again, weathered that really well, sat in, defended well. They didn't really create a chance, if I'm honest. A couple that Sarr caught that you would expect him just to catch quite comfortably, and he did. And then we go on the counter and get a second, and I think it was probably just really brave from Wolves to leave Cunha and Hwang both up there with only one United player back. Obviously took the chance, played it really well. Cunha ran through, put it on a plate for Hwang, who tucked it away nicely, and it's 2-0. And yeah, you have to say Vitor Pereira's doing a great job. Say 2 wins, 2 clean sheets, 5 goals scored, and I mean it's probably his dream start really in England. And yeah, just a really good result. Out the bottom 3, really good Christmas period, and hopefully keep it going with our annual away win at Spurs on Sunday.
Finished Wolverhampton Wanderers 2, Man United 0. Sam jumping back on the channel again. What a great Christmas present that was. Back-to-back wins now for Vitor Pereira. Couldn't ask for a better start really under him. Loads to go through that game to get straight into it, basically. So the big change, obviously, Aït-Nouri coming left back. I think that's a bit harsh from Roger Gomez being dropped, but the way it worked tactically in the end, it actually didn't work out too bad. Particularly in the end of the first half, we know Aït-Nouri is how good he's going forward. We started getting more into the game towards the end of the first half, and it made a big impact when he's run at the Man United fullback. He made a big difference really. So that wasn't a bad change. I sort of agree with Vitor Pereira now with that one. I wasn't necessarily when the team sheet come out. I know a lot of people were kicking off for that on the team sheet, saying Roger Gomez is harsh and stuff. But everyone will play their part this season, so there's a long way to go. Joe Gomez and Andre midfield again. I thought they worked really well as a pair. Battled loads, really combative. More progressive passes from Andre than I expected, to be honest. I thought he really started to move the ball out a little bit more. Some big diagonals that he played out wide, which was good. My only criticism of them sometimes, I think they're a little bit too close together. They're playing like 1 yard, 2 yard passes sometimes. I know they like to keep the ball in tight areas and stuff. That's the Brazilian style of play, but I did think they played quite well together again. So that's, again, another positive move forward there. Cunha, absolutely fantastic. Everyone's got him in their fantasy Premier League team at the moment. Another goal, another assist, absolutely lethal. He's carrying the ball. What I liked about today was really interesting was that clearly Pereira was playing him deeper. He was picking the ball up way deeper in midfield, so he could turn, run at the defenders, get on the ball more, like he used to really when he first came. A little bit young, getting on the ball deeper and carrying it further forward. What I like about it though, I think why he can do it now is a lot of it to do with Guedes. I think because Guedes can now occupy defenders, because they're running behind, trying to link play. Same with Larson. Kuna can get on the ball deeper and try and get us further forward. Whereas when Guedes wasn't playing, it was someone like Bellegarde. That wasn't happening. So he's creating more space for Kuna. Further, but deeper in the pitch, and get us further up as a team. So that's a big tactical change. If Pereira spotted that, and he hopefully get the best out of Kuna, because that he's absolutely thriving at today. He had Man United on toast in midfield. He got Fernandes an early booking, and then obviously Fernandes got sent off in the second half, and it come that first yellow in the first half from Kuna going on one of his mazy runs. So class him again. Like I said, Guedes occupying defense really good today as well. Should have got a goal really if Larson could have squared that across properly. Guedes deserved a goal really. Defending from set pieces, I think we are getting better at set pieces. I know it's early days yet. I know we only played 2 games stuff, but we had a couple of difficult set pieces where balls being launched in towards Harry Maguire, and we either combated with it, competed, won the second balls. Sarr came out a little bit more in terms of the balls over the top. He messed up one in the second half where he come out for it with Totti and he needs to come for it all. But he seemed to have a higher starting position as well. Command his air a little bit better. Wanted to come and claim a few little balls from crosses. Took a big collision with Maguire towards the end as well. So Sarr seems to be getting a little bit more confidence back as well. It's funny old game football how confidence breeds quite quickly. My only concern is really after 75 minutes we stopped playing a little bit. We brought invited pressure onto some United. They'd only have 10 men, but we couldn't seem to get out. Then we decided, which we hadn't done the whole of the game, start playing the ball out to Totti to the left side of the back three. He couldn't have a pass on. Then he was playing short, getting caught on the ball, banging it up towards their defenders, losing the 50-50s. We seemed to start panicking that last towards the end of the game. I know we obviously scored the second goal, but I don't think we saw that game out as well as we could have. I think we could have been a little better with that. But again, that's coming from a team that's very low on confidence and very fragile at the moment mentally. So I can understand where that's coming from. It showed a lot of courage, a lot of fight to come back and see that game out really. So I was really impressed with that. Last point, Tommy Dore when he came on, I thought he was really good again. I know he put the ball in behind for Kuna to obviously square it to Hwang, but I don't always necessarily see Tommy Dore as someone who's combative, but he won quite a few of his tackles there, and he's done that in recent performances as well. So his tackling's improved a lot better than what it has done. And I know we always think about him, his passing, but his tackling's got a lot better, really. So I was impressed with Tommy as well, because he was out for something different to what the others have got. So really good performance for Vitor Pereira. Really impressed with the players that come on as well. Also, Dorsey came on. Love mentioned Dawson. He won his 2 headers. When the ball came not long, he won his 2 headers as well, clear those out. So good to see a bit of contribution for everyone, really. So I was impressed by a good performance, good Wolves win there. Roll on Tottenham. Enjoy that, Wolves fans, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.
I am so thoroughly impressed by how Vitor Pereira has got a tune out of these players, which a week ago I was literally thinking, we are certain to go down. This team doesn't have any fight, no spirit. They don't even look like they want to be here. And a week later, I'm seeing fight and organisation and togetherness and putting your body on the line for every single 50-50. And tonight was an absolute encapsulation of everything that I've just said. Just absolute energy from everybody. And not everything came off. We didn't win every single 50-50 today, but it felt like we were actually competing. It felt like we were on the same level as Manchester United tonight. And I know they got a silly sending off with Bruno Fernandes. I mean, what's he doing? But it felt like even without the sending off that we were in the game. We had opportunities towards the end of the first half. I thought we were absolutely brilliant. We grew into the game. And yeah, for the last 15 minutes, we looked like maybe we lacked a little bit of confidence and we were inviting them on, even with 10 men. But togetherness, great substitutions, Cunha, just absolutely everywhere from minute one. What a footballer. There is no chance Matheus Cunha will be a Wolves player at the end of this season or going into next season. There's absolutely no shots. Every single club in the world should be after this player. He is phenomenal. Like, I'm talking, this guy could go on and win the Ballon d'Or. Now, a year ago I tweeted I would rather have Matheus Cunha than Erling Haaland, and a little bit tongue-in-cheek. A year on, I'm thinking it was a good take. That's a good take. Matheus Cunha should be worth more right now than Erling Haaland is. Realistically, is that the case? No, but that's the kind of potential that Matheus Cunha has as a footballer. Just absolutely everything came off for him tonight, and that's shown in the goal scoring directly from a corner. I mean, we saw it the other week with Son, and you say, oh, how many times do you see that? What a great goal. Matheus's was better than Son's, in my opinion. He just blows my mind every single day. But enough about Cunha. There are so many other players in this team tonight that ran themselves into the ground that deserve a mention. Especially Andre. Everywhere. Minute 75. He's running around the pitch like a bulldog. I cannot believe this man's energy. Like, where was this Andre for the last month? 2 months? 3 months? I don't know what Gary O'Neill was saying to him. I really don't know, because we had so much quality in this team that Vitor Pereira hasn't really had much to do just to unearth it. And suddenly we look like a top half side again. I cannot believe the decision to give Gary O'Neill a new contract in the summer. Just blows my mind. Vitor Pereira has made me fall in love with football in just over 1 week again. When it was looking like I didn't want to come again and I wasn't going to renew my season ticket. But keep this form up, Vitor. I'll pay double. I'll pay triple. Maybe not that far, but you get the point.
Well, I'm at Molineux, where it's just finished. Wolves 2, Man United 0. Somebody recently said, I don't remember his name, he's Gary somebody, he said, but the answer is not in that dressing room. Well, since that guy, what's his name, has left, we've played won 2, kept 2 clean sheets, and 6 points, obviously, and we're out of the bottom 3. So, what a difference a week can make. Gary O'Neill's gone, and the difference is instant and very obvious. Yeah, I would say even before Man United had that player sent off, we were as good as them, and the atmosphere is different because you can see that the players they really believe that they deserve to be at this level. When Gary O'Neill was there, we didn't. It just didn't feel like that. It felt like we were inferior to them. But all the other results seem to be going our way. But the next game is away at Tottenham on Sunday, and they're having a bad stretch. They got beat against Nottingham Forest today, and they're leaking goals for fun. And there's no reason why we can't go there and pick up some points. But again, I say the answer's not in a dressing room. Well, we've given the answer to that. There was in the first half. There was the best chance for us was when Doc was through on the right, and he should have squared it to our man who was free in the middle, but he couldn't quite get the ball through to him, and the chances fizzled away. But it went in half time at 0-0. But early in the second half, Bruno Fernandes, he picked up a second yellow card, and he was rightfully sent off. And immediately after that, we went up and we scored, but Larsson's goal was disallowed VAR for offside. But it was the goal came not long again after that. Direct from a corner by Matheus Cunha. Now he's in double figures, and thankfully the FA haven't got around to dealing with him yet. But he's cashed in on those 2 bonus games that he's played since the Ipswich fracas, when he pulled off that guy's glasses and hit him in the head, and he scored in both both games. So he's up to double figures now, and it's surprising because when we had Man United down to 10 men, in the last about 15 minutes, you wouldn't think that they were down to 10 men because they had us on the back foot. I don't know if that was a deliberate tactic. We dropped back, or I don't know why, but it was one of the subs who gave us the breathing room. It was Doyle. He won the ball deep in his own area. He smashed a long ball up to the wing. We were through 2-1, and we squared it through to Yi-Chang Wang, who gleefully got his first goal of the season. And now the next couple of games, I believe, is against Tottenham on Sunday, and I think it's Forest after that, and then we got a cup game. So what will happen with Cunha? How long will he suspend it for? But I think his suspension will cover one of the FA Cup matches, but we'll wait and see. But there's no reason why we can't survive. Well, not just survive, but climb the table and finish in a decent position. The whole atmosphere's changed since Gary O'Neill's gone, and it's a week or less than a week now till the 1st of January when the transfer window's open. The speculation's linking us with Ben Godfrey, who formerly of Norwich and Everton, and there's some talk of Paris Saint-Germain launching an audacious bid for Cunha, but we'll see what happens. But we need to strengthen our squad, but things are looking brighter. We're still in the just around the relegation zone, not getting carried away, but up the Wolves, good result, good Christmas so far. Thank you.